you don't equip weapons or armor. And if you'll notice, there's nowhere here that I'm gaining money either. You don't get money in this game. All right, let's move on. As if I didn't say something incredibly drastic. Let's head over here. We'll have Chaos destroy a few things with his aura attacks. He's got a couple of them. And then he will have one for something big that is also different. We can actually switch over, and I might do it after we clear all this because we'll see quite a bit of Chaos. Each character does something a little different. So here's what it looks like for the big one. He even says something when he does it. And in here we can get the Revive S, if I can point myself in the right direction. Let's destroy this one so that we get to see it again. Quite the skill. So let's head up top and see what we can find over here. We do have a Utic soldier. He looks very familiar. I have to walk into him. I didn't think I was close enough. I was going to taunt him a little bit more. But now...
Sometimes it is wiser to retreat.
I take it this is your first time in a character-based battle. I will give you a simple explanation. Once again, Chaos talking directly to us. It's kind of weird how that happens. Take a look at the bottom left of the screen. You can see all the statuses. They're pretty much all the same for Chaos here. They're all, aura, kind of ether attacks. And then at the bottom under circle, the last one there, you can see the down effect added on. The information next to the attack icon indicates the attack characteristics, like I pretty much just said. Attack characteristics can also be viewed in the tech menu, which is what I went over before. Well, experience is the best form of training, so let's give it a try. When attacking, keep an eye on your screen out for the BNC side sign on the left of the screen. Now, if I remember right, that's not right. It's on the right side of the screen. Let's attack this guy. We'll go with square, triangle. Why not? Square, triangle. Oh, no, it is on the left side. My bad. You'll notice that the B was red and the C was white. This is necessary information to have. So what I'm going to do now is with Jin attack with double square, and then it'll give me an option to do circle, which I'm then going to press. So square, square. Oh, it didn't? It totally should have. Because it's a tutorial, they're not letting me do it. Okay, so then we'll finish this guy off, I guess. There we go. Now I can do a circle. Why didn't they let me do it last time? There we go. I knocked him down with that last attack. Did you notice the B and C displayed on the left of the screen? These are called zones and indicate the location height where each attack hit. Zones and attack buttons correspond as follows. So the A zone is over 3 meters high. That's over 10 feet high. The B zone is 1 to 3 meters, which is right around 3 to 10 feet. That's rough. I'm being very rough here with my conversions. And then C zone is under 3 feet. That will be below. It sometimes circle as well. Some characters are unable to attack the A zone, like Chaos, because he's too damn short. Most enemies have a zone that is their weak point. When the zone indicator is shown in red during an attack, that is the enemy's weak point. Be careful, some enemies do not have weak zones. Now, the memory skill that I would advise that you get very early on, that will actually memorize the enemy's zone, so you don't have to, which is always good. By continuously attacking the enemy's weak zone, you'll be able to break the enemy's guard. For instance, a Utic soldier A in front of me becomes vulnerable with a BB attack, which is what I've been doing. The enemy will usually recover from break in 1 turn, but by using boost, you'll be able to maintain the break state for the next character. Use a circle attack while the enemy is in break state to air or down the enemy. It is possible to maintain those states for the next character by boosting again. You'll notice that I do have 1 boost. It's not per character, it's for me, the player. I have 1 boost that I can use on either Chaos or Jin at this point. Attacks that have air and down icons on the bottom left of the screen are able to cause those states. Attacking an enemy in these states will increase damage. Break is 1.5 times air and down are both double damage. Learning and taking advantage of an enemy's weak zone to cause break, air, and down is a vital strategy in battle, definitely. This is the end of my explanation. I will max out the boost gauge, so give it a try. So, what I'm going to be doing is boosting Chaos here. Now, I want to attack this... No, I want to attack this guy. He needs to die. So we'll go for break. Hopefully we'll break him. And down he goes. And we get the skill bonus on it. Not that I was necessarily going for that. And then we'll boost here. Now with Chaos, I do want to down him. If it was Jin, I don't want to put him in the air because then Chaos can't hit him. So now that I have boosted, I can do that, and knock him down. So now he's on the ground, and now I can boost here. And as you can see, because he's on the ground, he's only in C, I can only attack with triangles. I don't want to do that though, so we're just going to stalk. And then we're gonna boost again, and stalk once more. And now Jin will finish him off now that we have the skill multiplier going. So, triangle, triangle, circle. That should be more than enough to finish him. We don't even get to really knock him up because he was dead. But we do get quite a bit of experience, and you'll see a lot of skill points are being learned here. That's good. I do like the skill points. It helps me learn skills. And we get some medkit S's out of that. That is our first human healing item. Let's take a look at it. It recovers 25% of max HP. It's basically your basic medkit item. I do love that in this game they fixed it so that it is a flat percentage instead of a flat number. Instead of just always healing 100, it heals 25%. I do like that. I definitely like that. There was a treasure chest there. I cannot get that treasure chest, unfortunately, as much as I would like to, because I see it there just taunting me instead. Oh, that's right. I said I was going to switch to Jin. We'll set the new party leader as Jin. So now he can run around a bit. We can't switch to Canaan because he's a guest character. So Jin, destroy some things for me. Nicely done. He is a master Batusai, I think is the phrase. We can head up here and we can destroy this. And here we do find segment address number 14. These work very similarly to how they worked in the previous game, so I'm not going to go over it too much. We definitely need a key, though, in order to open that. Let's head over here and see if he wants to fight. Once again, I don't think that should be close enough to get into the fight.
Sometimes it is wiser to retreat.
And now, after one battle, Chaos assumes that we're used to the battles. Now let me explain the menu commands. Stock is just the same and increases stock, but instead of doing... Did I do that? I swear I didn't. You can use stock to follow up basic attacks with extra attacks. The stock gauge goes up to 3, so it's possible to perform a 5-hit attack like that. So you can do 3 circle attacks at the end. Instead of upping your EC, it defends and gives you 1 stock up to 3 stocks, similar to how you can have 3 boosts. Using stock to perform extra attacks will allow you to air or down the enemy from break without using boost. So basically, I can break the enemy, and then I can down them, and then I can just keep on smacking on them. Double attacks are special attacks performed by 2 cooperating characters. Currently, the command can't be used. Certain conditions must be met in order to use it, like boost. So, let's boost Chaos. Now it's selectable. It can be used when the current character and the boosted character have learned a double attack together. We have Ice Brand, but I can't use that. It looks like we can use a double attack called Ice Brand, but in order to use a double attack, other conditions must be met. The number 2 is displayed to the right of Ice Brand. This number signifies stock cost and requires both characters to use that amount of stock. So in other words, I need to use stock twice on both Chaos and Jin in order to use Ice Brand. Each double attack can only be used once per battle. There's only Captain Izuki in me right now, so Ice Brand can only be used once. I boosted during... Once again, this proves it's Chaos talking to us. I boosted during Captain Izuki's turn, but the double attack can only be used in the opposite... can be used in the opposite situation as well. So if it's Chaos's turn and Jin boosts, then you can still use it. That's the end of the explanation of battles. The rest is just practice. I'll max out the boost gauge and the stock gauge, so good luck. Why don't you do this during a boss fight? He never will. So, I can use the double move, the double attack, Ice Brand. Remember, even though he buffed my characters, if I were to use this, it requires 4 turns of prep and a boost in order to use this attack. Let's attack with Ice Brand.
Let's go. Ice Brand.
506 damage. It did 506 damage. That is it. So let's boost him. We'll stock again. And then, could you just finish this guy off? He's a U-Tick Soldier B, not a U-Tick Soldier A, so he has a different break zone, which I don't know off the top of my head. I don't think it really matters. We'll go with that. Hey, I was right. Just get in the air, and then smack him while he's up there. I want him dead. And I guess skill point times 4.
Was a fairly worthy opponent.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the double attacks most of the time. I don't use them very often. Level up for Chaos, he's now up to level 5, just as good as Jin. What happened to all our levels from the last game? Well, this is a flashback, but I'll be the first to say, we lost them all. That's always been something that bothered me about continuation games like this. It just... Everything got lost? Yes, everything got lost. All your effort got lost in between games, somewhere along the line. I understand the reasoning for it, but I wish it did not happen. Destroy this, and we can get ourselves skill upgrade D times 3. Now, these work a little bit differently than they did in the last game because of the letter, but otherwise, the skill upgrade, I mean, it's a skill upgrade. It gives you 100 skill points, so D is the lowest, if I remember correctly, and I'm pretty sure I do. Skill upgrade D, it's not very good. Skill points plus 100, remember that even some of the most basic skills cost 200, so you're not really going to get a ton of skills out of using the skill upgrades. You really want to get them more from fights. Just 2 fights, I think, will cover that for me. Let's move on with Jin. And we should get... No, I was about to say, we should get a cutscene. Oh, now the guy wants to chase me. Let's continue on. I thought we were going to get a cutscene, but I am getting far ahead of myself. We need to look at these things and destroy them. You don't need to destroy them, but my completionist will not let me get away without destroying these. And they just dissipate after Jin slices them. And down they all go. You do have to wait around. You have to target the green thing, unfortunately, but getting that 4th one does give me a biosphere, which we have seen in the previous game, and I kind of mentioned that it was similar to the nanosphere, which we already got. There it is. Biosphere, recover all HP and EP for the entire party. Very, very nice. I won't be using it, hopefully, very often, because there are ways around that. Well, there's one way in particular that seems to me a little broken, but we'll go over that when we get there. Let's head over here. It says Toys Universe. I want to go in here. Product deliveries only. Unauthorized personnel prohibited. Toys Universe Product Management Division. The passcode has been changed from the inside. Please re-enter the key and confirm the code. I do not have the code, but this looks important for later. I do want my toys, damn it. And there was no way I was going to get that trap. But if I were to destroy it, it would have given me the boost again. I want to show that off, but they're just not giving me the opportunity. Let's head all the way to the right. And into a cutscene this time.
So this entire thing was a setup.
Oh, Canaan, nice to have you with us.
Exactly. It's all part of an attempt to make the UTIC organization, or should I say, all of Miltia, into a scapegoat. Even the Realian violence that we're seeing right now is nothing more than a brushstroke in the larger picture.
But who's behind this? And why?
UTIC is undoubtedly a cover for a greater power, still operating in the shadows. I believe that this power is manipulating the conflict between the Federation and the Miltian system, driving a sequence of events in order to get their hands on something very specific.
UTIC's not the bad guys.
Like what?
The Y data.
The Y data?
I've heard that before.
I relieved an operative of this disk, and though I was only able to decode it partially, I discovered that all manner of data from all existing phenomena is gathered together within an area of space.